Hola, peoples. How's it going? How's everyone doing today? Blessed full moon. Blessed full moon. Well, the full moon was about 4 o'clock, about 2 hours ago. A little less than that. Oh well, though. Happy full moon, y'all. I figured I wanted to. First of all, let me just be honest. Looking like a hot mess because I can right now. It's been a day, so the hair's not done. The shirt's kind of blech. Don't mind me. But yeah, we're going to do a weekend reading. And this is something I save usually for my King's tier of my subscription service, but I was called to share this publicly, like I am ever so often. I always feel like, you know what, when I get called to share it publicly, I feel like someone in this Deviant witch network is, needing to receive whatever, a conversation or something. So I just trust that. And luckily, I have really great subscribers who don't mind. Well, hello, Helen and Christina and Angel. Welcome. So we're going to do a weekend reading. We're going to take into consideration, I keep thinking it's Friday today, but it's not. We're going to take into consideration tomorrow. So tomorrow is Friday here. And then we'll have Saturday and Sunday energy as well. Okay. So hopefully everyone's doing well. Let me know how y'all are doing. Well, hola, Teresa. Hello. We're going to work with my Metamorphosis and my Halloween deck. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was on a hunt today for a frame. I think I've showed this to you. A frame for this beauty. But this bitch is like 14 by 9.5. That is not necessarily something easily found. So, and for some reason, I had this 11 by 14 stuck in my head, so I got the wrong frames. But yeah, this is supposed to go behind me. I'm gonna have it behind me. I'm in the process of moving shit around here, so it's a little dirty, a little messy. Not sure if I'm happy with it, but it's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, I'm looking for a frame for her, and so far it's not working out. And another thing, why the fuck, y'all? Why are frames so freaking pricey? It's like it's just a little bit of fake wood usually, and some glass. Like, why the hell are you charging me like $60 for a frame and it doesn't even like light up? It's not glittery. It's nothing special. Shit. Need to get into the frame business. But yeah, eventually I'll find it, but she's gonna go behind me, I think. I'm not sure. I did save. I got two 11 by 14s, and I have two prints from Alan Spears in his Sabbath project. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's gonna go in the bedroom and not in the office. So I need to try some thrift stores. I do. The ones around here are not exciting at all. Well, I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure. But some of these frames, they be falling apart, if they put time into it, and it's manufactured, it's just. Anyways, that's all good. I'm just complaining because I can. But a lot of the frames are super like pricey-ish, and for nothing. It's basic and it falls apart. Like, it's just not cute. But whatevs. Well, hello, Trista. Welcome. I'm just rambling as I shuffle and focus on this weekend. I hope everyone has who's having a blessed full moon. I hope y'all observed it, or cast, or do what I hope you guys did something and utilize the energy. Interesting, because the full moon is in Aries. We have Mars in Aries in retrograde. There's some crazy energy vibration in the house. Okay. So let's see. Go ahead and comment, y'all. Let's see what stack we should choose from. 1, 2, or 3, and the dominant choice, the dominant number will get utilized. So 1, 2, or 3, the first number that you feel. Well, hello, Manuela. Go ahead and comment, and we will choose from that stack our cards for the weekend. So 1, 2, or 3. Which one stands out? 3. All right. I know, I'm so picky too. Well, hello, Miss Marley. Oh, Sarah, welcome. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 2. Well, hello, Belinda. 3. Sorry, I'm like looking down here because the comments are there, so I should just stand right here, but I can't see the comments. 1, 3, 3, 3. There's a lot of 3s. Okay. 1, 3. I feel like 3 is the number. 3, 2. Well, hello, Zoe. Welcome. I enjoyed our conversation yesterday, y'all. It was fun. 3. We're gonna go with 3. Okay. Hello, Teresa. Okay, we're gonna go with 3. Stack 3 for the weekend. But I enjoyed our conversation yesterday. I had a few people message saying it was drama and stuff that I didn't really associate with. Like, they said it was I was doing exactly what I was talking. I don't know. It was interesting to see how people received that conversation. I enjoyed it though. So 1, 2, 3. Huh. Okay, we're gonna do 5 cards for the weekend. 3 is absolutely the magic number. So, okie dokie. All right. Huh. Interesting energies in the weekend, y'all. So just remember, this is our time together. So share your thoughts, your opinions, your perceptions, anything that comes up. There's 5 cards here. We chose from stack 3 because that was a dominant number. And we're going to get into it. So the first card, the card that initiates the weekend reading, is Violet, the color Violet, which came up recently. It did. Violet and Royalty. And it's the flow. It is a heightened awareness. So raising one's vibration, raising one's awareness, raising thought process, and looking at things and taking it to the next level for us and being able to lift up, right? Well, hello, Gigi. Welcome. Nice to see you as well. So Violet, Royalty, flow, heightened awareness, humanitarian, pompous. I don't know. I appreciate that. A pompous, divine wisdom. So the first card that initiates is Violet and Royalty. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? When you think of Violet and Royalty, when you think of humanitarian, hello, Angela. When you think of the divine wisdom, what comes to you? You know, what is inspired by these you're Violet? Awesome, Janet. Awesome. So Violet, flow. We take into consideration that the weekend is going to be a very interesting flow of energies. We realize like there are going to be things that come up because again, we're still in this crazy astrological like shit show. It's very fascinating and really good for growth, but also really, do we need anything else? That kind of vibe. And so with Violet Royalty, we understand that this weekend, the energy that is being provided to us is stuff that's helping us to flow. Exactly, Zoe. Exactly. to flow with the intensity that is being presented to us, right? And so it's important that we ask ourselves, like, what do we want out of life? Like, what? How do we want to be received, right? How do we want to be taken? You know what I mean? And so we keep that in mind. Like, what do I want to convey to my reality, to my world? And so when things happen, you like that? This is things, apparently. When things start to activate certain experiences within us that are a little challenging, right? That are a little challenging. When things activate that, when we have clarity of mind and we realize, like, you know what, with violet royalty, I want to hold myself in a very regal standpoint or space. I want to be seen and received in a very certain way. And so knowing that, and it's not a lie, it's not a mask that we should wear, it is our authenticity. It is, what do I really want to experience in my world? And so when we understand that, we can go with the flow, and the things that get activated, we can keep in the back of our mind that hope, like, you know what, I really want to experience life in this way. Well, hello, Gina Good, welcome. So does that make sense? And so it's like we have to have this, or we should choose to have this awareness that we lift up. And so yeah, something like, okay, something happened, and I'm like, oh bitch, the hoops are down. I'm gonna like channel my inner chola, and I wanna go for the throat, right? No, I don't want that. That was the old me. Like, I have one hoop ready to go down, right? But I still have one intact, right? I have it there, cute. And so it's like, no, I don't want to respond that way anymore, because I want more for myself, and I'm learning to navigate that for myself in my own reality. I'm learning to be able to be who I am and not easily get influenced by outside shit, right? And so with the violet royalty, it's saying, look, yes, you are the queen, you are the king, you are the royalty, you are the royal divine being that you are. And so show up for yourself. What does that mean to you? You know, what does that mean for you? Self-respect, yeah. With power comes responsibility, and so, divine wisdom. Let channel that. When If something frustrating comes up this weekend for you, instead of just being defeated or feeling defeated, take some time to gather your thoughts, as well as connect with your gods, or God, your source, whoever you connect with, whatever you connect with. Take some time out, ground, center, meditate, and connect with divinity. Pray, chant, talk, communicate, right? So I think that's something that's initiating the weekend. That's already a little heavy, but let's see. We have 4 more cards, y'all. Owning your values, standing strong in your principles. Yeah. Yeah. So card 2. Card 2 is fire, spontaneous. Oh my gosh. Okay, for some, this could be the violet flame, because the violet flame, y'all, it might be the technique that you need to do, right? Look into that. Go Google that shit. Violet flame meditation, transformation, right? So fire, spontaneous, card 2 in the 5 card sequence. So what does fire and spontaneous mean to you? What do you think of when you think of fire energy? I kind of think of right now, shit, no more fire, because again, we're in California. I'm in California, and there's just fires all over the place. And this is like, we need it to not be. And so, fire, spontaneous. What does that mean to you? Active life force. Active life force. Radiant. Ooh, radiant. Hello. Assertive. Yeah. Passion. Spirited. Manic. Insensitive. Well, thanks. Thank you. I like to perform a little, uh, must be a little entertaining. You know what I mean? A little dramatic, little flamey flames. Uh, fire. Let's share this shit right here. Oh shit, wrong one. This one right here. Fire can mean the fire in yourself to do something. Absolutely, especially coming after Oh, you guys, we just do like all kinds of movement here. Especially coming after violet royalty, that violet energy, divine energy, and then we have fire, spontaneous. And if we, the fire within, the fire in the belly, right, that powerhouse. And so it's like this transformative fire that is being birthed in us, as well as at the same time unearthed, because it's there. The fire within us has always been there. It has always been. As long as we live this physical existence, it is always here with us, right? And so boom, like that, boom, activated. And now it's like, okay, it's being birthed now into our own reality. And at the same time, it is being unearthed. And so we are experiencing our fire, our spontaneity, and enjoying that really fun and unique energy. And really, it's also saying, look, just because you want to handle yourself a certain way, just because you don't want to throw them damn hoops down and become like, Sharpie eyebrows and shit, just because you don't want to go there, it doesn't mean you can't. And it also doesn't mean that you have to be a pushover. Just because you want to handle yourself in a way that you see as respectable, and you see as professional, and you see as something well-rounded, if you want to handle yourself that way, that's great. We should, as we grow, we learn how to navigate this craziness, right? And so classy, hello. But even at that, it's like you don't have to be a pushover. Just because you want to handle yourself a certain way, it doesn't mean that other people get to tell you how you handle yourself, and they get to tell you anything. No, it means you utilize proper discernment, and you let that fire inspire you, and you take action where appropriate. But you also listen to your higher self. You listen to the energy in which you want to experience, right? And what you're trying to put out there, and you handle yourself accordingly, but you're firm and you're assertive in what needs to be experienced and what needs to be said, and what you want to express. Correct. And so the fire, like you're being activated. Hello. So there's something that's gonna like boil, like, boil that blood, and be flushed a little, fleshy, burn it all to, sometimes that's necessary. Sometimes that's necessary, but maybe it's not right now. It sometimes, though, again, I cannot tell you how you should take action in this. It's up to each and every one of us to tap into that flow and see what it ignites within us. You have the power to control your own fire. Exactly. Clarity of purpose. I like that. Well, I'm glad you found us, Tina. Welcome. That's my auntie's name. So, ooh. Let your passion pull you into something new. I like that. Oh, just wait, Teresa. Oh, the cute hair. So just wait, watch, you'll see. So let's just keep that in mind as we process the next card. The next card is very interesting to me. So the next card 3, which is our core card in our 5-card sequence. You like that? Well, hello, Harmony. Our core card of this weekend experience is the Dark Moon. The Dark Moon and Chthonic. Dark Moon. What does a dark moon say to you? How does it make you feel? What comes up, when you think and you meditate and you contemplate the dark moon? I feel like, we're not going to talk about that. Never mind. So dark moon, chthonic, necromancy, the dead, necromancy, mediumship, facing demons. I don't know. I don't like I understand that we use demons to express something specific, but it's unfortunate because demons is more so like a Christianized negative concept, because not all demons, are evil or negative. You know what I mean? Anywho, little ramble that's not necessary. So facing demons, psychic work, and the abyss, dark moon, the abyss. That makes me think of the Nietzsche quote, when you look into the abyss looks into you. Creepy. So Patience, perfect, and dark side. New start. Ooh. So dark moon, necromancy, mediumship, facing demons, psychic work, and the abyss. My eye just went a little crazy. I just poked it too. Oh my god. So it's been a day again, you guys, so don't mind me. Dark Moon, Chthonic, how does that make you feel? And I really like that, especially we have Violet, like that royal regalness, the divine wisdom. Like, we're going to take this shit and we're going to step our pussy up. Like, every time I think of that, I just can't help. Sorry. So we're going to step it up. We're going to have fun. We're going to raise our awareness, raise our thought process. We are going to, we're going to have that fire, that spontaneous fire. Boom, here it is. You like that? So that fire is going to ignite within us. Apparently, this is igniting. It's going to ignite within us, and we are going to have the assertiveness, enough aggressiveness to handle what we need to do, but not in a negative way. Because again, what are we doing? We are fighting our demons. Bitch, okay, now is the time. Now is the time where them hoops are coming down. Okay, yes, that's what's happening. So dark moon, it's like, okay, now is a very powerful time for us to understand that there are certain demons in our lives, or what we associate with demons. And we can fight this. We get to confront this. We get to be aware. There is information, there's data being given to us this weekend. There's data that we can work with, that we can utilize to help bring healing to our own life, right? Shadow work without choice. Yeah, kinda. I mean, yeah. It honestly sounds a little painful. Yeah, it can be, but I think that's life, right? Unfortunately, not unfortunately, we learn from pain at times. So, hoops are off. Yeah, facing demons. My demon seems to be the theme of the week. Yeah, the darkness exists to define the light. Yeah, and that's the cool thing about this, because fire and dark moon are right next to each other, and so that's really exciting because they illuminate, right? And so the darkness is like ignorance. The darkness, or dark, is like, I don't know something yet, right? Darkness is like, you not enough information, like the magic 8 ball. Not sure. Darkness is not having enough information, or having to tune within and rely on different senses, right? And then fire is the light, the information to illuminate the things that we're hiding, or the things that are a part of our dark moon experience. And so I really like the two next to each other, because it's saying that we are in a place in our life where we are raising our own awareness, and we are choosing to bring healing into our life, and we are choosing to become better individuals, whatever better means for us, right? We're working through our own shit. And so and so now the fire is that light, but also the fire is like, guess what, y'all? You have this strength, you have the courage, you have the power. The power was in you all along. Whatever that shit, however you say that phrase. But you have the fire, you have the light, you have the information to handle the challenging, the problematic, the scary, right, in our own life. So just know that, yes, because you're choosing to be a better person in your life, whatever that means for you, because you are choosing to raise your awareness on things and educate yourself, that fire has ignited and giving you the protection, giving you the energy and the fuel to do what is necessary to tackle the demons. And I do feel as well, this is looking inside of yourself, your personal abyss, and confronting that shit. And I also feel that this could be linked for some to mediumship from an early age. Like for me, I when I was young, I experienced a lot of earth, like what people call earthbound spirits. I experienced a lot of like not so friendly ghosts or spirit energy, right? I experienced a lot of like terrifying stuff, and that really messed with my head for a moment. And so I feel like it could be that being activated again to give us the time and the opportunity to work through our hangups in regards to connecting with the dead. Okay. Let's see. That's how you get a new start, face your dark to gain and embrace your inner light. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. And again, remember, there's nothing wrong with our darkness. There's nothing wrong with it. We have to embrace all aspects of who we are. So it's a part of us, it's a part of us. And we learn to work with it. And fire and dark moon has a primal energy. Absolutely. Let's see. And the fire will burn up the garbage you're letting go of. Yeah, absolutely. And so I really like the next card. So let's move on for a little bit. White cat. Time to reawaken our connection to the highest and exercise the divine gifts bestowed upon us. I like that too. So white cat, maybe this is an opportunity to analyze what pain is required and give lessons in what's a choice. Yeah, I like that too. That's good. Yes. White cat loyalty. White cat loyalty. What do you think of when you think of a white cat? Like just any sort of like phrases that come up. White cat loyalty, patience, success, support. I like support, especially with the previous 3 cards, right? So patience, success, support. 9 lives. All right, 9 lives. Because if we're throwing down our hoops, we're gonna need those 9 lives. You never know if you're gonna win or not, but you're still gonna throw them hoops down and go crazy. Claws are out. Mischief and mayhem. A time to heal. Good omen. The white cat is ominous and can be a sign of success or bad luck. Ooh, so ominous. The white cat. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? There's support here, but I feel, okay, this is what's coming up, especially like white cats can actually represent bad luck or good luck. In some cultures, the white cat is actually is seen as bad luck, right? And so okay, and so with that being said, with everything that we've already processed in this reading so far, I really feel like this is saying it really is entirely up to us how this manifests. It could be success, absolutely. It could be bad luck, absolutely. But it's like, are we choosing to face our own shit, right? Are we choosing to look in the mirror and really go at it and say, you know what? Expose myself to myself and witness my fullness in all its forms, and see and be aware of where I am problematic, where I have been toxic, the things that I'm aligning with, right? And so if I am willing to really look in the mirror and be like, oh shit, girl, you are just nasty. Or I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal with that shit. Okay. Well, white cat can represent bad luck, because if we deny ourselves the opportunity to work through our own stuff, and if we lie to ourselves, right? If we lie to ourselves, we are just prolonging the inevitable. And so when we lie to ourselves and we continue on, energy is gaining, like gathering, building, because eventually it's going to break. And if we're lying to ourselves, we don't deal until we're forced to deal. So right now we're being given this opportunity to work through and deal with things that are coming up. So if we meet that head on, and if we say, you know what, I acknowledge that. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on with me. That's how I feel. This is the process. I understand that I need to work through this. If we start taking that into consideration and putting that into motion, then boom, the white cat can definitely be the support that we need, as well as a sign of success and good luck, because we are taking it and we are utilizing it in the moment, and we're not holding it and saying, no, I don't want to deal with this. Does that make sense? Don't put yourself in a dependent situation. Friendship with yourself as well as others, cuddling with your tribe, karma within groupings, either good or bad. I like that. It can go either way. You can get some guidance, but do not rely on it to be consistent. Just take what's given. I like that. Lying to yourself will always end in smashing into exactly. Smash into that wall. All right. So I like the white cat because it's saying, look, we are being given an opportunity for support to enter our lives. Um, and it might be a time for us to take that support. It might be time for us to address it. Like, okay, I do need help. I want help. I want to do better in my life. And it could be something super serious. It could be something super light. It doesn't matter. But we are being given this help, and it might be time for us to take it and know that with that support, we can create success. But if we're lying, if we're not honest with ourselves, then we might again hit that wall. So, what is really cool about this reading is this last card. The fifth card is New Moon, initiating. I like that we end the weekend reading with an initiating card. Like we initiated the reading with flow and heightened awareness, divinity, divine wisdom, and we are ending the reading. It's sealed in, right, with new moon and initiating. So what does a new moon say to you? How does it make you feel? New growth. Sometimes new growth is really good. Sometimes, gives you roots. Beginning, starting something new, something fun, right? Fun. First experiences, and first experiences can be exciting, can be exhilarating, can be worrisome, scary, panicky, anxious. New beginnings, new stuff can be all of those things, and usually are all of those things, and more. Change of pace, excitement, new moon, cycles, endings, and beginnings. Sort through your shit, and new beginnings are there. Yeah, yeah. And it's funny, Marley, because you were saying something about this earlier. We were talking earlier, and we were talking about Homo erectus. We were talking about stuff. Anyways, you were saying something about this shift, this change, and things. Anyways, that's what this makes me think of, the whole reading, because first of all, let's just talk about new moon initiating. We realize like we're all going through this process. The weekend is about processing this path that has been ignited for us. We are on this path, and it is a path of heightened awareness. Some might say ascension, but I would not necessarily say ascension. I would say keep it a little more mundane, physical, here where we are growing. I feel like we kind of need to grow a little more as a collective before we even talk about ascension, but whatever. So Violet, royalty, fire, spontaneous, dark moon, chthonic, white cat, new moon, initiating. And so we're going through this process, each and every one of us, and we have to ask ourselves, like, okay, where's my life at right now? What is it that I want to invest in? As in, what do I want to experience? Who do I want to become? Am I raising children? What do I want to be for them? And what do I want them? What kind of experiences do I want them to have growing up? We think about all that stuff. And so when we think about all of that stuff, we have to be very aware that what? Change is necessary for us to get to that place. So am I the person right now that is going to get me there? And the answer is always no, because we always want something slightly different, or we're growing. So what can I do now to set myself up to get to the next step of where I want to be? And so how do I want to raise my awareness, right? Do I need to inform myself on situations that maybe I'm not a part of? For some people, again, this is just an example. Maybe you're not, let's say you are a straight individual, cisgendered, straight individual, nothing about the queer community, nothing, right? maybe it could be a sign that it's time to learn. It's time to learn about something you don't know anything about. It's time to raise your awareness because you may have a child or a friend who is queer, right? You may have someone that you love who is trans, and it's important to show up, right? It's important to learn. So just with that situation, it very well could be like I'm raising my awareness and I'm going with the flow. I'm learning to navigate this new world. I may not be a part of this specific community, but you know what? I'm going to educate myself because I want to be a great friend, and I want to be a great parent or a great cousin or a great uncle or aunt or whatever. I need to learn because I want to be able to grow, right? And to hold space for something that's not me, but is still equally important. Does that make sense? And so that could be the violet and the fire, spontaneous. Like, you know what? Change is necessary. We're all going through it. We're all embodying it right now, just in various ways. And so with the fire energy this weekend, we realize we're going to have to be assertive. We're going to have to take action. So it's not just about thinking about the flow and going with the flow. It's about navigating and directing ourselves and our lives in the right way for us so we get to where we need to be. And then the dark moon is like showing up, like directing that fire to the dark moon so we can face our own ignorance. We can face maybe our own hate. We can face, there's always opportunity to learn. Yes, yes. What bridges do we burn and what bridges do we build? I like that. Yes. And so we can use that fire. We're going to raise the bar for ourselves, heightened awareness, go with the flow, and we're going to take action, be assertive, and have this sort of this fiery energy to impassion, to grow and be better for ourselves and our reality. And we're going to confront the abyss. What is that abyss? Each and every one of us will have to confront that, right? And we'll navigate that, but that light, that fire, that passion to just do more for ourselves, be better, understand, will give us what we need to navigate that experience. And then white cat loyalty, you know what? It might be time to reach out for support, learn, educate, and be honest with yourself. Like, look, I say things that are problematic. I don't know it until someone says, you know what, that made me feel uncomfortable, or that word, there's something about that word that blah blah blah, it's hateful in this situation, even though that I didn't mean it that way. But guess what? Now that I'm aware of that, I can change my language. And again, we all fuck up. We do. There's going to be times where we have to give ourselves a period in which we can grow and learn and to become better. Because when you're doing something for so long, and no excuses, but when you're doing something for so long, it takes time to reprogram. But the most important thing is that we actually take time and we show up and we try to reprogram. We do it. And so, yeah, I might say the word and then like, oh, wait, I've done that before, like where I am trying to not say a certain thing and then I'll say it and I'll catch myself and I'll stop and I'll apologize, or I'll stop like, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. And then I'll say something different and better. But, you know, it's a learning process. And then new moon, all of this energy, it's helping us embark on a new adventure. And when we confront and face our demons, right, when we confront and face our demons, we open the pathway for new life and new growth and to have more fun. Because when we show up and we embrace growth and we learn to do what is necessary to cultivate and create amazing gardens in our own life, it's rich, it's luxurious, it's fun, right? Um, let's see, past old traditions to new generations. Yeah. Let's see. So sometimes experiences are very uncomfortable, but they are always necessary for our growth. Yeah, absolutely. So the weekend is going to be fun. I like the energy that the weekend offers us. Yeah, it's heavy. Someone wanted to see the moons. Um, it's going to be heavy for sure, but it's an amazing opportunity for growth, and you don't have to do it alone. and know that you're not alone, and you have, like, you're being given the strength, the courage, the support that you need to tackle any of the little things that come up this weekend. You have it. You have that power, right? So that's kind of what's going on this weekend. Can it also be new beginnings and looking at old problems with a different perspective? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because if it ends with the new moon, you can look back like, okay, shift in perspective. Sometimes thank you for bringing that up. Let's do that. Shift in perspective. I've had issues here, but now I'm able to say, look, I can see where I've been problematic. I can see where at that time where let's just say where we were, those situations, that communication, how it escalated and how it blew up. Oops. I've grown, I've learned, and I can readdress it now, and I can, if I need to apologize, I can do that. But I have a new understanding of the situation now that I've grown, right? I wasn't able to see it differently in that moment, but now that I've grown and I've processed a lot of this stuff, I faced my demons, right? I faced that ignorance. I have more information to be able to go and readdress a problem or a situation and see it with new eyes, and excuse me, and bring healing to it. Absolutely. Definitely. So these are our weekend cards, y'all. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you're watching a recording and you still want to participate and share your thoughts, please do. I always check the comments. I enjoy doing this. Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for showing up today. But yeah, these are the cards of our weekend. We take into consideration Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the energies melding together. But be safe and have fun and enjoy the process, you guys. Please just, I know that things can be difficult, they can, absolutely, but we can still enjoy the process because we know there's a shift and something turning, all the time. So we won't remain in the same space. Okay. So if something's hard, don't think that it's going to remain that way forever. Okay. We can change that. So again, thank you so much. Definitely, y'all, check me out on Instagram. You can check me out on Twitter. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Find me all over the place and interact with me. I enjoy it. So thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to y'all soon. Blessed be.